lot of people might think blogging is dead. It's not. I'm not saying that you need to have this massive blog with posts every day and ads everywhere or any of that. Like you're suddenly a full-time blogger. No. But while there's all kinds of website design tips out there and tons of little things that you can do to change or improve the look and functionality of your website, the primary goal is to convert people into paying clients. So while a lot of those tips are awesome and needed, a blog can have a massive impact on taking people from Google to your website to easily convincing them to book an appointment because you're the perfect therapist for them. Hey y'all, Savannah Bell here with My Massage World, where I give business advice and strategies for the real world. So let's jump into the 4 reasons that you need to add a blog to your website. Number 1, it's a place to educate your ideal clients. On your homepage, in your services, FAQ sections, and all kinds of other places, you can mention the conditions that you help or specific types of clients that you work with. But there's a lot of detailed information that you just can't plaster everywhere on your website. It gets too crazy and convoluted, and then it's not user-friendly, and it's quite counterproductive. But a blog is the perfect place for that. You see, you have far more valuable information to share than you might think you do. So let's say you do a lot of pain management type stuff. If someone presents with general shoulder pain, what type of things would you do for them? What testing would you perform? What questions would you ask? If it's a rotator cuff tear, what's the protocol? A labrum tear, frozen shoulder. What other shoulder conditions do you often see? What kind of stretches, exercises, or massage techniques would you utilize and educate them on in the treatment room? All of this can be written out into pieces that can offer a ton of info for people who come across your website. That alone could give you a ton of potential blog topics. Frozen shoulder explained. What is a rotator cuff tear? 5 shoulder strengthening exercises. 5 stretches to ease shoulder pain. How strengthening your upper back can ease shoulder pain. How we treat rotator cuff tears. What is a shoulder impingement? The list goes on and on and on and on. That right there is 7 topic points off the top of my head about one single complaint that a client might present with. If we brainstormed more on that, you could probably come up with a couple dozen more, right? But if you post once a week, that's 7 weeks worth of content planned out or right there. Or once a month, and you've got over half the year planned out. And this leads me to number 2. These educational articles in a blog establish you as an authority on these particular topics that are of utmost importance to your ideal clients. When you have a handful of blog posts that speak to their specific needs, their specific problem, the solution they're looking for from a massage therapist, it all makes you look like the perfect person to help them. This is especially true if they're checking out several therapists in the area. If you're the only one presenting this type of info, the only one providing this knowledge on very specific topics, then you become, without a doubt, the more authoritative to those clients. You're the one they'll look to for help. And number 3, it creates a huge SEO boost. That's search engine optimization for those not familiar with the term. Generally speaking, it means you pop up higher on search engine results like Google. Not only do you have a ton more keywords in your website that Google and like will be able to latch onto when people search, but regular updates like weekly or monthly editions of blog posts show Google that your website is current and active, which gives your ranking an automatic boost. And lastly, number 4, it gives you a ton of content to repurpose. I'm all about reusing and repurposing content from one big piece and sectioning it off into tiny pieces that you can use all over in different platforms. A single blog post will often give you a lot of little tidbits that you can repurpose into social media posts, emails, and so on. So let's say you did one of the ones that I mentioned earlier, 5 stretches to ease shoulder pain. Each one of those stretches could turn into a Facebook or Instagram post, either a photo and description in a simple graphic or a short video of you showing that stretch. Then you take 4 lines from that blog post that speak to your ideal client's pain point and solution that you offer and turn them each into a graphic with a short explanation in your text. You take that blog post and share it in your weekly email newsletter. That is 10 pieces of content right there, all from one single blog post. And you can send the link to that blog post as homework in a follow-up email to clients after their visit for shoulder pain. So try to repurpose content as much as possible, y'all. It's way easier than trying to reinvent the wheel for every post you ever make. So if you're convinced that you need to now add a blog to your website, awesome. What if you're not the writer type or don't feel like you have the time to commit? Got you on that. We have written for you blog posts that you can just copy and paste into your website, your newsletter, wherever. I will link to that below so you can check those out over at mymassageworld.com. Thanks for watching, and be sure to follow us on all your favorite social media platforms. Sign up for our emails, join our Facebook group, and keep an eye out for updates, business tips, free content, and all kinds of other goodies to help you grow your massage practice. See you next time.